Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Xiao Zhan's new movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes has been high profile in spreading posters. Unlocking the first achievement in history, it will definitely be a hit. Recently, many media on the internet have reported that the new movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes starring Xiao Zhan and Zhang Daifei has begun to spread posters in a high-profile manner. As the day of the Lunar New Year is getting closer and closer, the mood is naturally very excited. It is worth mentioning that this movie has also unlocked a historical first achievement. It is the first martial arts film to be released in the history of the Spring Festival. It is bound to be popular, not to mention that the lineup of this movie is very strong. Director Sui Hark, Xiao Zhan and Zhang Daifei co-starred. It is reported that Xiao Zhan's new movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes has begun to spread posters in a high-profile manner, and the publicity work has started. This is also easy to understand. After all, there will be such a process before the movie is released. As a Peter Pan, it is naturally more and more expected. After all, the day of the movie's release is getting closer and closer. Soon you can go to the cinema to support Xiao Zhan's new movie. I haven't had this feeling for many years. In addition, this movie has unlocked a historical first achievement. It is the first martial arts film in history to be released during the Spring Festival. It is also the first publicity and release by the People's Daily. It is bound to be popular and sell well at the box office. On November 25th, Xiao Zhan released a promotional video for his album song Don't Look Back. Although the video is only 26 seconds long, it contains a lot of information and conveys a lot of positive energy. In the video, Xiao Zhan, who is holding a camera and walking forward, looks like he is video chatting with his girlfriend, and his boyfriend's perspective is amazing. He then took off his coat, a black t-shirt wrapped around his good figure, smooth muscle lines, and his back walked a few steps forward, then smoothly turned to the MV of Don't Look Back. The camera made people applaud. After watching it, fans said they couldn't get enough. What's burning? It's my heart. In addition to Xiao Zhan's exciting figure, his promotional copy gives people a sense of energy that is born towards the sun, lonely but moving forward. Life is an island, we drift and explore alone. No matter which direction we go, just move forward. Netizens may only think that this copy is just the intention of promoting the song. But fans who are familiar with Xiao Zhan will understand that Xiao Zhan has been moving forward from beginning to end. On his 30th birthday, Xiao Zhan said, "At 30, what do I stand for? For me, it's about responsibility to the outside and ability to the inside. Responsibility, aside from his filial piety to his parents as a son, as a public figure, he has the responsibility to guide the public, especially his fans. People say that Xiao Zhan and his fans are two-way, but in fact, Xiao Zhan is worthy of everyone's trust. Take this album for example, he invited everyone to listen online for free, and also called on fans to evaluate rationally and fairly, instead of using filters to make rainbow farts. And ability is what Xiao Zhan requires of himself. Going around in circles is absolutely not okay for Xiao Zhan. He once said that you must have your own dreams and goals, and then keep moving forward towards these dreams and goals. If I tell you that you will still be like this next year, will you accept it? I don't accept it, so I have to keep moving forward." So he gave up his design career and switched to the entertainment industry, becoming an idol singer and an actor. But even though he succeeded in the crossover, Xiao Zhan did not abandon his old design career. Not only did he participate in the design of Todd's clothing, he also moved his previous design drafts into the MVs of the album songs. This album, on the surface, is a song, but in fact it is Xiao Zhan's way of expressing his attitude. Xiao Zhan's new movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes is questioned. Passerby popularity is poor. Can fans in rehashing old things support the box office? Recently, major media platforms on the internet have focused on the new movie The Legend of the Condor Heroes starring Xiao Zhan. The discussion around the film has been heated, fully demonstrating the widespread attention that the film has attracted as a high-profile big-budget movie. However, in this discussion, some media have expressed different opinions, pointing out that the film starring Xiao Zhan has mediocre passerby popularity and its appeal seems to be limited to Xiao Zhan's fanbase and director Sui Hark's loyal fans. They believe that the film lacks sufficient stamina to support its long-term box office and reputation. What's more, the media bluntly stated in response to netizens' comments that The Legend of the Condor Heroes is just another rehashing old things, lacking innovative elements, and it is difficult to stand out in the fiercely competitive film market. Even the quality of the trailer seems quite rough. Such views do remind us that when evaluating a movie, we cannot rely solely on external public opinion, but should focus on the content and production level of the movie itself. For The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the starring lineup of Xiao Zhan and Zhang Daifei is certainly a highlight that attracts audiences, but more importantly, the overall performance of the film in plot adaptation, character creation and audiovisual effects. From the current news, this film not only arouses the audience's expectations with its classic IP, but also puts a lot of effort in the production process. Director Sui Hark's profound understanding of the world of martial arts and his stylish presentation have undoubtedly injected new vitality into the film. The joining of Xiao Zhan and Zhang Daifei has also added freshness and appeal to the film. How they will interpret the two classic roles of Guo Jing and Wang Rong, and whether they can be refreshing, is the focus of fans' attention. The successful expansion of the film in the international market obviously shows that it not only has local appeal, but also has a potential for cross-cultural communication. This achievement not only reflects the production level of the film and the appeal of the actors, but also shows that the charm of Chinese martial arts culture can impress global audiences. The final performance of The Legend of the Condor Heroes still needs to be tested by the audience with box office and word of mouth. But in any case, its efforts in content, production and communication are worthy of recognition. We will wait and see whether this work can deliver a brilliant report card both during the Spring Festival and in the international market. In the face of media doubts and criticisms, Xiao Zhan and his fan group have shown calmness and professionalism, which is indeed commendable. In the entertainment industry, especially when facing such a hot work, it is inevitable to encounter different voices, and how to deal with these voices and maintain clear goals and focus often determines the image and career direction of the artist. Doubts and criticisms often appear with the popularity of the work, which is common in the film and television industry. Especially for big-budget movies like The Legend of the Condor Heroes, it not only carries the expectations of many audiences, but may also touch the sensitive nerves of some industry competitors. Whether it is film critics, media or audiences, they will put forward different opinions based on their own standards. For Xiao Zhan and his team, keeping calm and focusing on the work itself is obviously the most rational way to deal with it. By continuously improving the publicity and promotion of the film, it can not only guide the audience to look at the film more rationally, but also help more people understand the creative efforts and team efforts behind the film. Film is a comprehensive art. Its performance and influence do not depend on a single element, but on many factors such as the director's artistic perspective, the actor's performance, the efforts of the production team, and the audience's acceptance. Therefore, although some critical voices may be emotional or commercial, the final evaluation of the film should be determined by its inherent quality and the experience of the general audience. For The Legend of the Condor Heroes, it will meet the audience on the first day of the Lunar New Year, which is a moment full of challenges and opportunities. Being able to be released in such a competitive period during the Spring Festival is enough to prove the potential and expectations of this film. Regardless of the outside voices, Xiao Zhan and his team still have every reason to believe that this film will attract more attention and love from the audience with its own charm and quality. The point you mentioned is very pertinent. Xiao Zhan's career achievements are not simply dependent on external public opinion, but are won through works and continuous breakthroughs. In the past few years, Xiao Zhan has proved his strength in acting and box office appeal through many high-quality film and television works. From The Untamed to Singing With You, his acting skills have been widely recognized and praised, and he has gradually established his position in the industry. The saying that passerby popularity is not good is actually more of a one-sided evaluation. In the entertainment industry, the image of stars is often affected by the external environment, especially under the high transparency of social media. It is often difficult for actors to avoid being shrouded by various emotional evaluations. However, the value and charm of an actor must ultimately be verified through his works. It is through his unremitting efforts and continuous research on the role that Xiao Zhan successfully broke this kind of prejudice. Whether it is from the diversity of actors' choices or the deep understanding of the role, each of his performances is full of exploration and challenges. This seriousness and dedication undoubtedly allows his acting career to continue to reach new heights. With the diversification of Xiao Zhan's works, more audiences have begun to recognize his acting potential and personal charm. Film and television works such as The Legend of the Condor Heroes not only allow Xiao Zhan to show different roles, but also further enhance his status in the hearts of the audience. As he shows his talents in more types of works, the audience's views on Xiao Zhan will become more comprehensive and objective. Xiao Zhan's career and achievements should not be limited to the support of the fan group, but the reputation gradually accumulated through his works and acting skills. This is his real passerby popularity. From this perspective, Xiao Zhan will undoubtedly continue to win the love and recognition of more audiences with his solid acting skills and extensive works. The point you mentioned is very reasonable. As a classic work of Mr. Jin Yong, The Legend of the Condor Heroes does carry the deep emotions and memories of countless people for martial arts literature. The reason why classics can become classics is that they have the appeal that transcends time and universal cultural resonance. Each generation's understanding and interpretation of classics will have different colors, and modern adaptations and reshaping are a tribute to classics, and it is also the creator's attempt to combine these works with the aesthetic needs of contemporary audiences. For the adaptation of The Legend of the Condor Heroes, the key lies in how to balance the core spirit of the original work with the expectations of modern audiences. The traditional martial arts spirit and the setting of heroic characters are still the soul of this story, and how to inject modern aesthetics and innovative elements on the basis of this tradition is the real challenge of creation. As shown in many adaptations of classic works, by incorporating modern technology, visual effects and interpretation methods, classics will not only not lose their original charm, but will bring a new round of vitality. For The Legend of the Condor Heroes starring Xiao Zhan, we can also see that while respecting the original work, it has added new interpretations and performances. This is not only a tribute to the original work, but also a response to the needs of modern audiences. Through his own interpretation, Xiao Zhan has given the role of Guo Jing a new level and emotional depth, and at the same time, this work can resonate strongly both emotionally and visually. From this perspective, the so-called reheating old rice evaluation is actually an oversimplified view. The adaptation and innovation of classics is one of the ways to promote the continuous development of culture. Every adaptation of a classic work has its own significance and value in its era. Only by constantly combining classics with modernity can these works be revitalized and attract a wider audience. Therefore, regarding the adaptation of The Legend of the Condor Heroes, we should be more tolerant and look forward to its wonderful presentation in the modern context. Therefore, we have reason to believe that The Legend of the Condor Heroes will be a masterpiece worth looking forward to. It can not only meet the expectations of Xiao Zhan fans and Sui Hark fans, but also hope to win the love and recognition of more audiences with its own quality and charm. Let us look forward to the wonderful presentation of this film on the first day of the Lunar New Year.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.